take a second to talk about food and alcohol pushers. Now, I think we've all been in that scenario where you're at the social event or just out to dinner and a friend, family, your partner is like, hey, have a bite, have a sip, have a lick, a taste. You have to try it. And a big part of you is either not hungry or not interested, and so you say no. But the food or alcohol pusher is unrelenting. They're like, no, seriously, have just a bite. And eventually what happens is you feel awkward saying no again and again and again to the point where you feel kind of like an asshole. So you give in to eating something or drinking something that you didn't really want. How familiar is that? The only reason that you are in this experience is because you're people-pleasing your food or alcohol pusher. Now, this could be a loved one, your partner, a dear friend. It doesn't matter. The reason that somebody in your circle, in your environment, is pushing food or alcohol is simply because they either want you to have a lot of fun and they think food and alcohol is the only way to do it, or they feel a little uncomfortable eating and drinking something by themselves. This is a them problem. This is not a you problem. Here are my 3 steps on how to handle food and alcohol pushers. Number 1 is to recognize that this is a them problem, not a you problem. Just knowing that they simply just want you to have fun and think food and alcohol is the only way, or they are experiencing a discomfort in eating and drinking on their own. That's all this is. So recognizing that this is a them problem and not a you problem kind of abdicates responsibility in you needing to say yes to something that you don't actually want to do. Step 2 is communicate clearly. This means don't be vague. Like, yeah, maybe I'll try some later. I don't know. I'm like thinking about it. Don't be vague and beat around the bush because you're trying to protect somebody else's feelings. Be clear and communicate. Say, no, I'm good right now, thanks. I think that sometimes women, especially because we're so used to not wanting to quote unquote hurt somebody else's feelings, we get into the habit of being vague and beating around the bush, which just leads more open invitations for like the food and alcohol pushers to push harder. So do yourselves a favor and don't be vague, don't beat around the bush. Say no powerfully. I am good, thanks. You go ahead. Step 3 is to anticipate that this food or alcohol pusher might be a little unrelenting. They're not used to your powerful no. They're used to you being vague and giving in to their fun. So just expect and anticipate nothing is going wrong if they keep pushing you. Stick to your powerful no anyway. Keep reminding yourself that this is a them problem, not a you problem. You don't have to people please around how you eat and drink and how you treat your body. You don't ever have to do that ever again. And really savor and steep in how good it feels to have your own back so you never people please around food decisions ever again. I also want to just tell you a personal story around how this changed my relationship with my husband. For so many years, and this is like when I was at my heaviest, a little over 200 pounds, I always said yes to the food my husband would offer me. It felt like his love language. He would offer chips and crackers and cheese and wine in the evening after I had already eaten dinner. And I kind of felt like saying yes because it was my way of connecting and relaxing with him once the kids went to bed. I want to tell you that me eating when I wasn't hungry is why I struggled on the scale for so long. And it really took these 3 steps for me to recognize that he simply just wants to connect with me. That's why he keeps offering me food. And if I communicate clearly, like, hey, listen, I really want to feel better in my body. I want to lose this weight. I'm saying no, I love you so much, and I'm saying no anyway. It changed the nature of our relationship. Let me tell you why. It used to be that food and alcohol was our main way of connecting. Like the kids would go to bed and it was like such an easy vehicle to just like relax, plop on the couch, throw the Netflix on and have fun. When I started communicating clearly with my husband, saying, listen, I love you so much. Thank you so much for offering this to me, but I really want to feel better in my body. I want to lose weight. I communicated clearly. He started to really recognize that me saying no was not me saying no to him. I wasn't saying no to connecting with him or to relaxing with him or having fun with him. I was simply saying no to food because it wasn't serving my goals. It wasn't serving my body. It wasn't feeling good for me. And just that shift in communicating clearly, in recognizing that the no was not about the relationship, but it was about the food, allowed us to open up other ways of connecting, other kinds of conversation, other kinds of actual like ways of being with each other that opened up so much more in our relationship. If you fear around how saying a powerful no might impact a friendship or a marriage or a relationship, just know it's normal to have that fear. But if that person really loves you and understands that this goal matters to you, they should understand your powerful no is not about them. It is about you. give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Send me an email or a DM and report back how you feel exercising your powerful no.